Girls, shut the door because the rap queens are at it again, and this time it's total chaos. Just when everyone thought Cardi B and Nicki Minaj might finally be done with the drama after Cardi dropped her album, things exploded once more. The internet didn't see it coming. Suddenly, both of them were throwing shots on social media like there were no rules. One moment everything seemed calm, and the next it was a full-blown online war that nobody could look away from. You could feel the tension even through a screen. These two really cannot stand each other. It started when Nicki began retweeting posts showing off her music achievements. She shared multiple tweets pointing out that her album, Pink Friday 2, had the biggest first-week sales for any female rap album this decade. She's worked hard for those numbers, no question, and she deserved to be proud. But the timing made people notice because everyone was already talking about Cardi B's new album. Fans were celebrating Cardi's first album in 7 years and debating whether it sold 199,600 copies or a full 200,000. While attention was on Cardi's comeback, Nicki started retweeting posts like, Pink Friday 2 still holds the biggest first week for a female rap album this decade with 228,000 sales. She also highlighted that her album had the largest vinyl sales week for a female rap album since 1991, and still holds the top debut for a female rapper on Spotify. These retweets weren't subtle. It was a clear reminder that she's still #1. Fans immediately sensed that something messy was about to happen. Nicki didn't stay quiet for long. She tweeted what was basically a rap diss. Lines like, Barney Dangerous ABCDFG, falling off with a big belly, running trains, barefoot, still smelly, still couldn't outsell me. She also mentioned surgery to look like me and tell Jay-Z Rico fraud and perjury, even referencing Cardi's song Magnet, which used an alphabet-style rhyme pattern. Nobody needed to be told who she meant. Interestingly, Magnet was the same song where Cardi had previously dissed Nicki's protege, JT, sparking another feud earlier this year. So Nicki was basically using Cardi's own style against her. Cardi saw the tweet and responded quickly. She retweeted a post quoting her own lyrics. Must got notifications on, cause everything I do, they be seeing it first. She then sent a direct message to Nicki saying, Coca-Cola Barbie, the power I have makes these chicks come out of rehab every time. Go to your room. Nothing more annoying than a bored chick. You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Things quickly escalated. Nicki fired back with another jab. Raw dogging pregnant with the 4th baby. Barbie BB, BHPV. The line was odd, but clearly aimed at Cardi. Cardi didn't hold back. She hit back hard. Coca-Cola Barbie ABCDFG. Your man has to snatch P. P tastes like honeycomb. Your brother be touching 12-year-olds. Then she dragged Nicki over her album numbers, saying Nicki had been in the game over 16 years and should compare herself to Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake. Not her. Cardi added a brutal comment about Nicki's fertility. This is the 3rd time you're talking about my pregnancy like you weren't going to fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all the drugs scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. The internet went wild. Cardi wasn't holding back and was saying everything straight from her chest. To add fuel to the fire, Cardi posted a photo of Nicki's brother wearing a pink Barbie wig, the same kind Nicki is famous for. Nicki retaliated by posting a picture of Jay-Z in a pink Barbie wig and crying, along with a photo of Cardi dressed as Barney the dinosaur. That second photo was from their 2018 New York Fashion Week fight, which made the whole thing even pettier. Meanwhile, JT jumped in like she'd been waiting for it. She tweeted, lol, that chick home ugly and mad, no celebration. I would be breakdancing right now if I was #1, but she knows she lied. Fans noticed immediately. It seemed JT was siding with Nicki again. Not long ago, JT had also gone after Cardi, and many thought it was to impress Nicki. Remember the alphabet-style line Nicki used to diss Cardi? That came from Cardi's song Magnet, where she had dissed JT for being Nicki's lapdog and getting nothing in return. Cardi's lyrics were savage. You a shady chick? Been trash since birth. Mama didn't want you. Bottom feeder chick. All that D writing still ain't get no feature. She even dragged JT's boyfriend Lil Uzi Vert, hinting at rumors he might be on the down low. Cardi's line was a serious low blow. She just mad she got a ninja, she be sharing bags with my ninja cheat, but I don't stick no D's in his behind. That sparked even more drama. So when JT joined in again, it didn't feel random. She seemed ready to defend Nicki no matter what. She then turned her attention to Cardi's husband, Offset, whom she called Stefan in the diss, bringing up old allegations that had recently resurfaced. Last year, stylist Chris Griffith accused Offset of trying to assault him. The story faded, but he spoke about it again last week. JT used it as another way to mock Cardi online. At this point, the feud wasn't just Nicki versus Cardi anymore. It had spread to their inner circles, and every tweet felt like gasoline on a fire. Fans were glued to screens, following every clapback, photo, and quoted lyric. The speed of it all was insane. Within hours, the internet felt like a war zone. Barbs against the Barty gang, each side defending their rapper like it was a championship match. Screenshots flew, hashtags trended, And it seemed like the entire rap world paused to watch the queens battle in real time. This wasn't just another social media fight. It felt personal, raw, and way too heated. Every post carried shade, history, and years of built-up resentment. By now, everyone could see this wasn't ending soon. Both women had too much pride and loyal fans watching their every move. And just when people thought it couldn't get messier, someone else stepped in. And that's when the story got even more intense.
Of him making a pass at me. It wasn't the that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it.
JT didn't waste any time jumping into the drama. She went straight to social media and wrote, "This is crazy and sad. Gay men deserve protection. People aren't taking this seriously enough." Then she pushed things further, adding, "Cardi B's baby father is gay. Not because of how he dresses or acts, but because Chris said it himself. Justice for Chris. I stand with the gays." On top of that, she started tagging everyone, from CNN to Donald Trump, and even the official page of Mexico for some reason. It was chaotic, but one thing was clear. JT wanted to make a loud statement. Of course, the internet didn't let her slide. Someone quickly posted photos of Lil Uzi Vert, JT's boyfriend, wearing dresses and carrying a feminine designer bag. The message was obvious, pointing out hypocrisy for defending one man while mocking another. JT fired back, saying, "Yes, my man does that. He minds his business, works hard, takes care of his family, and inspires his generation. His style is what made him Lil Uzi. We're talking about Chris right now. Focus." Her reply got mixed reactions. Some fans cheered her for standing by her man, while others thought she was deflecting and changing the subject. But before the situation could settle, Cardi B jumped in. And she came prepared. Cardi shared a set of screenshots between JT and Uzi that changed the tone completely. JT is always online talking about my man, like their relationship is perfect. But the text told a different story. In one, JT wrote, "I don't want to come up there sick and moody, then you'll get mad and curse me out." "It's too much," Uzi replied. "I want to because I invited you." JT said, "I have to work. Come here. I'll come after we leave Miami, if we still like each other." Uzi responded, "You think I've ever been through this before? Be honest, I love this stuff. You love me." JT tried to joke, replying, "Lamau, you make me evil. I don't act like this, Uzi." Then came the shocking part. She added, "You mad at me yet? But it's just because you're pregnant, so it makes you even more moody." Fans paused to read that line. Was JT actually pregnant, or was she just throwing shade? Nobody knew, but it definitely caught attention. Cardi didn't stop there. She also shared screenshots where JT was upset about Uzi still having feelings for his ex, Brittany Renner. JT allegedly complained that it was causing tension, showing that behind all the flashy posts and confident tweets, their relationship might not be as perfect as it seemed. But what really exploded the situation was Cardi's caption. She didn't hold back. She wrote, "I want justice for those babies. Your man makes you remove every time. Ask him what he told me about how he felt when he wanted to see Britt in that courtroom and she didn't show up. Or do I need to play the audio? And don't make me talk about what he said about Roc Nation." Then she added, "Just ungrateful." That caption hit hard. It was obvious Cardi wasn't just throwing shade. She had real dirt, maybe even recordings, that could expose JT and Uzi further. Fans immediately speculated about what she meant by Roc Nation, wondering if Uzi had spoken badly about someone in the label, or if there was a deeper story. Either way, the internet went wild trying to piece it together. People also questioned JT's motives. Rumors suggested Nicki Minaj encouraged JT to take shots at Cardi, basically using her as a pawn in the feud. Many believed JT's sudden loud stance and tagging spree weren't random. They were calculated moves to show loyalty to Nicki. After all that happened, it definitely looked like she had picked her side. But Cardi's screenshots quickly turned the tables. Even some of JT's supporters couldn't defend her. The text made JT seem like she was projecting her own relationship problems while criticizing someone else. Cardi's responses were sharp, confident, and personal. Exactly the type of comeback people expected. By the end, JT's comments faded into the background while Cardi's posts dominated blogs and gossip pages. Fans called it a social media knockout. This wasn't just a rap beef. It became a public unraveling of friendships, loyalty, and messy private lives. When JT doubled down on supporting Nicki, it sealed the deal. There was no pretending. She was officially on Team Nicki. Cardi, however, didn't seem bothered. Her followers flooded the comments, cheering her for ending JT with receipts instead of rumors. Now everyone's waiting to see what happens next. These rap feuds start online but rarely end there. What began as a few shady tweets has turned into a full-blown saga with fans, media, and even other artists picking sides. The internet loves the chaos, but for Cardi and Nicki, It's a reminder that their rivalry isn't just about music, it's a whole cultural event. So what do you think about this never-ending back and forth between Cardi and Nicki? Are the lines being crossed, or is this just part of the game? Drop your thoughts below and stay tuned, because in this rap world, the story never really ends.